So what happens when you take the raw intensity of a boxing ring and drop it right onto one of the most beautiful beaches in the world? Well, you get beachboxing. All right, let's jump right into this incredible sport that is completely changing the game for fitness.
I mean, just imagine this for a second. Instead of four walls and kind of stuffy air, your gym is the open sky. The ground beneath you is sand, and your view, that's Rio de Janeiro's Sugarloaf Mountain. Look, this isn't some fitness fantasy, it's the actual daily reality of beachboxing.
So here's what we're going to cover. We'll start with its origins on Rio's sands, then get into why it's such an insane workout. We'll also see how they make it tough but safe for pretty much anyone, and finally, how it's blowing up into a national movement.
Okay, so let's start where it all began, right on the shores of Brazil. At its heart, beachboxing is really a natural evolution of the sport. It takes all the discipline, all the fundamentals of traditional boxing, but it just liberates it from the gym. It's this amazing blend of a high-performance sport and a lifestyle that's all about being outdoors. And you know, this wasn't just some casual trend that popped up. It was born on the beach, and then it got organized fast. On the left, you see the logo for FEBOP-RJ. That's the official group in Rio de Janeiro that actually created and structured the whole sport. And on the right, well, that's its absolutely breathtaking birthplace.
Okay, now let's get into the good stuff. Why taking the fight to the sand is a total game changer for your body. Let's just start with one single powerful number, 800. That's how many calories you can potentially torch in just one session. Why so high? Well, that unstable sand forces your body to work overtime just to stay balanced, making this a crazy high-intensity workout. And believe me, it is not just about burning calories. Training on sand challenges your entire body in a different way. Every single punch, every foot movement, it all demands more stability and power. You're building strength, sure, but also speed, and especially your balance and coordination. It's a complete physical package. So the key thing to get here is that it's not just different, it's actually more efficient. The beach itself becomes part of the equipment, right? It engages more muscles and pushes your cardio system way harder than a workout on some flat, stable surface ever could. But the benefits go way beyond the physical. I mean, think about it. You're training outdoors with the sun, the sea breeze. It's a massive stress reducer. People say they feel more energized, they get this amazing sense of freedom, and you know, they're just more likely to stick with it. Who wouldn't want to show up to a gym like this every day? Now, you might be thinking, okay, high-intensity boxing on sand, that sounds pretty hardcore. And you're right, it is. But what's so smart about it is how it's been designed to be super safe and accessible for everyone. So how do they do that? Let's break it down. First, the gloves are larger, which means more protection. The rounds are shorter, only a minute and a half, which helps manage fatigue. And the rules themselves have been adapted. It all makes it a perfect entry point for a beginner, but it's still a serious challenge for a pro. So the big takeaway here is you don't need to be some seasoned fighter to step into that sand ring. The whole sport is built to welcome absolute beginners and push elite athletes to their limits, all in the same incredible space. And let's not forget, this is still real boxing. You are learning practical, effective self-defense skills, and that is a huge confidence booster. It's something that has really resonated with women, actually, who have been a huge part of the sport's growth for that very reason. All right, let's get to our final section and see how this cool beach trend has organized itself into a really powerful national movement. You can literally see that growth happening right here. It started with FEBOP-RJ in Rio de Janeiro, and now it's officially expanded with FEBO-SP, bringing that same professional system to São Paulo. This isn't random. This is strategic, organized growth. So what does this whole national system actually do? Well, it basically makes sure everyone is playing the same game by the same rules. It standardizes the techniques, it certifies the instructors and rafts, and it provides a professional framework for competitions and for licensed beach gyms. It gives the whole sport legitimacy and a real path forward. In other words, when you join a beachboxing class, you're not just getting a workout. You're plugging into an entire ecosystem. You've got classes, state and national rankings, official events, and this growing community of athletes who are all a part of it. And this really captures the spirit of the whole movement. These beach gyms are seen as the future of fitness. They just break down the walls of a traditional gym, making the sport more accessible, making the workout more intense, and making the whole experience just more connected.
to nature, and to other people. So as beachboxing keeps spreading from the shores of Rio, it kind of leaves us with this big question. By mixing high performance with lifestyle, community, and the natural world, is this just a new sport, or could this be a whole new way of living sport itself?